Hello, fellow Uplanders. It's Spy. And any newcomers coming in. I'm gonna go over some stuff here with you, and we're gonna talk about Upland. So, um, let's see. That okay. So here they're doing a vote thing in in Los Angeles and a bunch of other cities. So Los Angeles, San Francisco, Queens, Chicago, and Rio de Janeiro. So the vote will take place. I think the voting starts June 23rd to the 25th. So it's like 48 hours you'll be able to vote. Now, if you're not in any of these cities, I don't know if you moved recently, if you're going to have a chance to actually get into this vote. But if you are in one of these cities, pick up a vote for me signed. It's not going to hurt if you have the epics. Like, it's 1,000. So go ahead, pick up a sign. It's a one-time thing. It's going to be the first time I have it. Who knows if they change a sign and it's something different. And I'm pretty sure after the vote, they're going to get rid of all the signs. And I'm pretty sure there's probably 1,000, something like that. So even if you don't want to, grab it. You know what I mean? It's not going to hurt. Now, let's go over a few things here. So I'll talk about where I'm speculating and well, kind of trusting in nodes, because if before I was just more of a speculator. I invested in speculation. Like, I would buy somewhere, flip it, and it worked out for me. It's not, I'm not going to say it doesn't work to do that way, but the more excuse me, by the way, the more and more I play the game, I'm starting to realize nodes and the personalization of these places is really what brings the game to life. Like, attaching yourself to these, even if you're like myself, like I'm more of a, I don't know, introvert, I guess, when it comes to social stuff. Like, I usually only ask questions. Sometimes I'll go on there, chat. But if you're a newcomer and you're not sure if you think Upland's for you, go to Upland, check out their Discord, get involved with the people, see what they think about the game, see if there's any like-minded people out there that are like you, and get involved, because it doesn't hurt. Signed up, you get 6,000 epics for free. So let's say you just grab that, and then there's over here there is missions. So I don't remember how much I got, but over here is the completed. So this is a list of all the completed, like collect earning 5 times. These are simple things. So like, you probably can get up to, I don't know, I'm just guessing, maybe you get up to 10,000. And that's not, it's a rough estimate. I don't know. And there's a few I didn't even do yet, like the Spark Bridge. That's more of a crypto thing. Not to say I was not into crypto. I definitely was. Or take a race, which is something I definitely will do. I have a cart. I don't know if carts count, and I do have a car too. But I luckily got in to Granada just in time for this vote thing. So I have one of these vote for me signs here. And yeah, I'm glad I picked it up. I am in the running. The chances of me winning are 1 in a million, but I'm putting myself out there. And then there's these things, like, let's say you're like, into designing stuff, and you know how to use Blender. Most of these map assets, I would say at least 90% of them are people made, like this, interesting stuff. It's cool. So, if you're into that stuff, and you just want to BS, and there's another thing coming. They're gonna have residents. They're gonna like, soon these streets are gonna be bustling with NCPs. Who knows if there'll be llamas? I don't know if there'll be people. Whatever it's gonna be interesting. So there'll be like things like, whoever has this looks like a great place to, like, maybe put a shopping market or something like that. And like, I have this factory over here I recently got, which was a good pickup, and it was 79. It's worth more than that, way more than that. But I might put a shopping market. I may use it. I have no idea. I haven't decided yet. So there's some things if you're a newcomer. So you're a newcomer to the game, you're like, man, I don't even know what I'm doing. And this is the hardest part about Upland. Like when you first get in, and I hope you do these things. Number one, use a referral. I will put one at the bottom of the screen. You don't have to use my code. Maybe find out if you have a friend that plays the game, something like that. Or maybe you're a loyalist to another person you've been watching and he's been telling you about Upland in a certain way. Like, there's a bunch of guys out there that make videos. Like, there's L Slack and his crew. There's Metaverse Melon. There was Ben, but I don't think he does it anymore because I haven't seen his videos in a while. He probably has life going on, which is completely understandable. So, yeah, get into it. Use a referral code. You know, get the extra. So basically, let's say you put 10 in. You put $10. You'll get 5,000 extra, and the person that referred you gets 5,000. So if you were to pick me, if I have a property that you're interested in that's within 5,000, I have no idea. I might just throw it to you for free for using my code. I have to see. I don't know if I have a property that small because I've been buying bigger properties since I have, like, you know, I get some good earnings, you know, passively. It's not great. It's not better than everybody else's. Like, some people are at 1 million, which all good for them. I think it's great. Like, get what you can get, but I'm at 42, which isn't crazy. I know I got to do the tasks. Sometimes I work a lot. I'm a postman, and to L Slack, don't be making fun of the post office. This is a tough job. Not easy. And his crew. The mail comes when it comes. It's not like we stop it. We try to get it to you right away when we get it in our hands. At least at my location. Some locations are crazy. But that's here nor there. So there's certain places like this if you're a newcomer. There's FSA properties like this one right here, for instance, 9,000. This is in Granada. Now, right now, I'll show you, and this is a great tool if you're new. You're going to want to use Upland right here, okay? And we'll go to for sale. We'll go to FSA only. Unminted. Well, we don't have to do FSA only. We'll just do, well, I guess we do. FSA only. And we'll do Granada Hills. Okay. And wait, why didn't that come up? Oh yeah, that's right. I have this. I put that on there. I was just checking. I made a video, rough draft, tried it out, and I was testing stuff. Okay, so you click that, and then here's the properties in Granada. Like, you got some for 7,000. You click that. You try to get them all on the same street though for the first. I know that sounds ridiculous, but there's bonuses you get. I'll show you that in a sec. So let's say you find 3 on this street. Click. It's easy. You just tap that. Love this. And shout out to, I'm pretty sure it's Matsuda that bought this. If you get really interested in the game and you want to throw some money at this site, it's I hope he keeps it up. It's a help. Sometimes it's a little rough off, like it messes up some stuff, but let's put that in. Then you click this over here. Now you can do this on your phone too. You don't have to have a PC. So it's a mobile game on Android and iOS. Okay, you click it, bam. Now let's say, for instance, so you got 2 on the street. Let's say you find another one. It's not the point. Let's say you find 3. You buy that. You get this. Now you only get 6,000. Remember, say you get 10,000, so you get 1 property. But here goes the thing. You go up to here again. You go to Upland, right? You click this. You click off FSA. You go for sale UPX, right? Because at first you're going to want it to get as much UPX, as much UPX as possible. So right here, it's selling for 171% over what you paid. And they are selling because people like me are interested. So let's say you want to undercut a little bit. You go 160. It'll sell. So you'll make that back. So you put in $10 and you're going to make, well, in UpX, the equivalency is every 1,000 is $1. So you'll make 15. So let's say you buy that property, you make 15. Now you have 15 UpX. And you could also sell for cash. But here goes the thing about cash. You definitely, as the market is right now, and I'm not saying, now remember, none of this is financial advice. So as the market is right now, you basically sell lower. And I'll show you an example. Now, in certain places like these nodes, like Granada Hills, you're going to see that actually isn't 100% true. You actually can sell for 100% what you got it for, is why I'm saying that. Now, well, not in this case, well, almost all the time, but basically, like the bigger properties do. So sorry, but the smaller properties. So for instance, you're selling for like 50%, right? So you got 6,000, you got $6 for free, you make $4, and you also get Spark. And there's other stuff. But remember, it's a speculation. It's kind of like a penny stock, but it's more involved. I know it sounds like penny stocks are just high risk and you get nothing to look at. There's no people. There's no great people around it. There's not a Don and Dirk and X1 and all these communities like Metaverse Melon and L Slack and the Ninjas. There's not these people that are there. So it's just a community, and it's great to watch it grow, and it's a metaverse. So you grab something like this and you flip it. Now here's another thing you do. So say you got really into it and you like it and you want to speculate like I have, you can get into the game for cheaper in situations like this. Like, see how it's $4.50 for 44% off. That's 44% off. So you're getting it for cheaper. You could do it like this. You grab these three right here. You spend $15. You got 3 properties. And then you go over and you go, you know what? I don't think Metaverse and Spy are cool enough. I want to go be a pirate with L Slack in them, or I want to be a ninja. Like, have you? I didn't come up with the faction name for Granada Hills. I'd have to talk to Metaverse because this definitely is not mine. It would be more of a shared situation if he agreed. So let's say you want to sell it. Bam, you click this, and you're at 171%. You're making your profit on UpX. Now, if this turns out, because this was a great market back in the day, and it was when the crypto thing was booming and people knew about the game, but it's slowly growing and it's not stopping. It's not like they gave up on it. It's not like other crypto situations. And it's not a crypto thing to me. It's more of a mobile game. And it's like an interesting Monopoly / mix with Sims are going to start adding in because there's going to be residents. So here, let's go to some other neighborhoods. Let's check out your boys, the pirate. Well, actually, since we're here, we'll check out the ninjas first. Because the pirates bust on the ninjas all the time. Where is it? Yeah, Highland Park. Let's check their node out. Check the UpX on theirs. 108. It's not crazy great, but it's still some interesting extra profit. And those boys are pretty cool. They're into fighting. The one guy's a fighter. It's an interesting group, and it's great that these guys have these shows, because bringing attention to this to a person like myself and other people is what makes the game great. Because like, I'm watching the community grow, and through videos I absorb more because I work as a postman. So 8 hours a day I'm walking around, and I can't really, so I listen to you guys like podcast, kind of like, I can't stare at the screen as you're doing everything, but I listen, I watch, I may not be there the day of the video because sometimes I have to sleep, I have work, but stuff like this, so you can make money on this. Now, I know you're like, well, no, I can't, but yeah, you can. You go over here, go to unminted, Click FSA Highland Park. Let's see if we have anything. No, you're like, oh, you lied. You can't. Okay. Is that true? Let's check. Now, it's in UPX, so it's not money, but it is money at the same time in my mind. Oh, whoa. I guess in Highland Park you can't. So this one you can't. So I was lying. But this is like a weird situation. So they have nothing for sale USD. I guess they like their pack must run hard. So like they don't play around. They want to keep their properties. So Highland Park is a good place to invest, especially at the UPX that it's going for, because this guy's selling for 400%. Like basically, you might as well just made it 500% at that point. Okay, let's check out the Pirates. So I know this is boring because you're just looking at the numbers, but the numbers are where it's at. So let's go Miami Beach. We'll go back to the game in a second. I'll show you their nodes. What is theirs? It's North Grapeland Heights, I think. Yeah, North Grapeland Heights. So you click that. No, there is there's other nodes. Oh, maybe. Hold on. Wait, for sale unminted. Maybe I was lying. We'll check the Highland Park thing in a second. But here goes all the FSA properties that they have in North Grapeland Heights. So you're a new player, you're like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know who to talk to. I don't know who to hang out with. I don't know who to speak with, blah, blah, blah. You go to Grapeland Heights, Granada Hills, places like that. Bam, you got properties. Now, it's not 6,000. You're like, shit, it's not 6,000. I'm actually have to throw money in this game. What game, honestly, on mobile, do you not throw something at? Like $10 here, $15 there. It's just something you do. So, but at least this is more of an investment. So you're having fun, you're investing, you're building a house, you're buying assets, you're decorating your place, and you have a community. So not only is it like you're putting money in, like you play, like, let's say, obviously you see I'm a Fallout friend. Let's say you play Fallout Shelters. You throw $30 at it. You got a few presents. Cool. Can you sell them back? No, you can't. So you're just stuck with them. And you're never going to get anything for them. Upland, you can. So that's the difference. So let's check out these places. Let's go to, now this is Granada Hills. You know my feelings. Now look at how big it is. This is why I have so much trust in it, but we'll get back to that later. I know the boys, the ninjas and the pirates are going to hate me, but it's true. Okay, because it's small. They have small stuff. Let's check out Highland Park first. Let's go back and double check the FSA situation while we're at it. Let's go to LA, and then we go here. Highland Park. Where's that? There it is. Okay. Bam. Oh, yeah, I was right. They don't have any FSAs. But let's go to Highland Park and search. Right now, the best deal is UPX because we've seen the USD. So let's say you want to become one of the ninjas, which isn't a hard sell right there. It's only 8% over 100, so you're paying 8% over. It's nothing. You click that. Wrong one. Click that. You click this. Simple to do. And you paste the address. And let's go to their neighborhood and check it out. And you see some of their stuff, like these are assets. Oh, look, they support, somebody supports Metaverse, Melon. All right, and they have their things, like they have the octagon, they have the ninjas. You can see it. Looks like a Highland Park ninja in the middle. Kind of cool. And then they have ninjas. It's neat. It's like their thing. Because they're into fighting. So, I mean, if you're into fighting, there goes your group. You found your group. Now, everybody has a group. There's niche groups here. And I know it sounds weird. Pirates are like ragtag vulgars. Now, I have nothing against them. Do what you want. I curse, but I don't curse that often. So I'm not saying I'm better than you. That's weird. So I'm just saying I don't really curse that much. I try not to, at least. So let's check out their neighborhood. Let's see. Go over here. We'll go to Miami. And North Grapeland. I know I could type it, but I'm lazy. Don't hate me. Wait, why am I? Oh, there it is. I'm like blind. Okay. Here we go. So let's check their markup. Oh, now check that out. 252%. So you go in and you're like, man, but they're not going to have anything I can buy. But they do. So we go FSA, a minted, click it, and bam, unlocked. See status, so it's you can buy it. So you're a new player, you're like, I can't get anywhere. I can't make any epics. It's impossible. I see in China. I don't know where to start. Because that's the hardest parts about the game when you first start. You're like, when I first started, I started in a city. I didn't know where it was. I was buying stuff I didn't understand. I was buying stuff in Chicago. I didn't even know what I was doing. But at least there's YouTube. And you have people like myself. Well, Slack and them. They talk. And they talk about Upland. But the Upland guide is probably the best guy to go to get into the game and actually understand everything, like all the rules, because he really talks about all the details of everything. So I'm more just going to explain the wham bams of it. I'm thank you mamming you. Now, so it's, you can get 3 properties here on the same street, hopefully. So you click it. Let's check out their neighborhood. Now, their neighborhood is very interesting. They have a nice neighborhood, too. And they have cool assets. Now, here, bam. 3 on the street. You get all 3 of these. Bam, bam, bam. You sell them for 251% UPX. And you're like, but Spy, I want to make my own node. I don't want to be part of somebody else's. I'm an engineer. I want to have a node of engineers. Cool. That's completely cool. You get this. You can probably buy, let's say you throw $50 in. You can probably buy, I think I calculated, I think it was like, was it 150,000 or 250,000 if you sell it at 200, if you sell it at the percent they're saying that. And a bunch of their guys are going to buy these properties because they want people that are like-minded like them, and they'll pick up these things and they're going to speculate like we all do. We're having fun with the game. We're enjoying it. They'll decorate it. They'll do what they want. This is their node. They want to have fun. And you can see they got a bunch of stuff around here. They got carts, cannons, cool decorations on their houses. Excuse me. There's all kinds of interesting stuff here going on. It's a good time. So that's another way. And let's say you want to make your own node. You're like, you know what? Well, I like, there's other ones too. There's like North Trenton. There's people in North Trenton. There's Sherwood. You want to pick New York. Let's say you're baller. You're like, I want to have Upper West Side. Now, you're going to spend a lot, but you're going to have your node. If you want to make it your node's only ballers. Bam, ballers. 10, I mean, a million UPX, right? $6,000. Have your fun. If this is the way you want to play, if you want to be the baller club and not have anybody in your group except for ballers, this is it. You have your own little node. And remember, there's going to be 3D things. There's going to be cafes. And you're like, but where do we meet up? There's cafes. There's going to be cafes everywhere in the game. Not everywhere. I can't say everywhere, but in most nodes, they're probably going to allow everybody to make cafes. But they kind of didn't do that, obviously, because they wanted people to go to a central place and have a central location where all the people are going to meet up and see each other. And they're probably not going to stop doing that. Like, they're probably like put blackouts on certain days because they want to have a show to show off this thing or that thing. So but you're still going to have your times. So let's check out some other, like, oh man, that's I'm not a baller. That's not my thing. But I really love the Bronx. There's a Bronx. There's properties. You go to one that has properties in your range. That's not bad. 50,000 UPIX, it's not bad. But you're like, that's still too much. Okay. Let's check it out. What's it called? Park Chester, right? Go up to the Bronx. Where are we at? Park Chester. Bam. You click that. You go USD. Bam. But this is going to get you, it's a lot of value there. Now you're like, that's a lot though. All right. But there's one for 5. There's one for 3. There's one for 4. This is my node. I want to be in the Bronx. That's what makes this game unique. There's identity. And there's people that make content, like user generated. Like most of the content in the game is user generated. Like even the things you see on the houses are user generated. And there's different layers to it too. There's different types of things you can do. Like there's like another layer where you can like gather wood and have knights and they fight. I don't know if it's still active, but it was something you could do. And there used to be a Spark exchange, but it's been down recently. I don't know what is going on with that because you can rent the currency of the game, which is a crypto aspect, is Sparklet, which it seems like Dirk and Adon are kind of like upset that it didn't do too well. But the game has to grow, and that's the thing, and it's up to us as a community for the people out there that are Uplanders, all right, to reach out and like bring people in, like to let them join, like even if they only get one property, just like let them have fun because it's a fun game. It's better than someone playing Monopoly Go and you just play Monopoly Go and get nothing for it. Like at the end of the day, if you want to like pull out, you can pull out. Like let's say you're over it, and this is like equates to almost like people were saying dollars, like $8,000. But do I want to quit now? No, I love the game. I'm going to keep on putting stuff in it, and hopefully it grows. Now, they were also talking about like residents, and like people were like saying like they wanted to come to a point where people could live in their apartments, which would be amazing, and they would pay you some type of like dividend or like rent or something like that. But the residents and like them being connected to you would be a cooler way of going about it, especially because the game is big. There's over 4 million people to download it, but just a lot of them walked away, like for whatever reason. Maybe it was because like they found out it was crypto based, but it's only so far crypto based. Like the UPIX itself, like right here, is not crypto based. It's a set amount. For every 1,000 is $1. It doesn't change. So this will never be sold. But the thing that is sold is Sparklet, which I love that they made that choice. And you get it. Now, here is the crazy part. So you don't believe in crypto, blah, blah, blah. You don't have to do nothing. You can you can buy it on the game. You can click here. I think they're having a Spark sale, I hope. Yeah. $10. We get $10 worth of Spark, which is equivalent to 631 Spark. Now you don't ever have to do anything with crypto. That's why I love that they bought some of it back so they could do this specifically. So you can buy it for like that, and then that'll let you build stuff, grow stuff. It's kind of like Fallout Shelter in the way. Like this is like you getting the gift boxes and stuff like that. So it's interesting that they have two dynamics to it. Like, yes, it is traded, but you don't have to trade it. But let's say one day you just came on the game and you just wanted to get your sparklet every day. You had your 3 houses, you never did anything, but you ended up getting 631 sparklet. And then overnight, sparklet goes to like $1. You just made $631. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen because it's not financial advice, but let's say it did in a world where this game blows up, which I have a weird opinion about it. I do believe that gamers, especially like gamers that like to do stuff while they're mobile, like this is the game for you. Like you can get involved and you don't have to like I could be at work and while I'm in my truck on break, I could just do a few things and then I'm done. Like I don't have to be like, I'll click on a sale, like put myself in a queue, get what I get and go about my business. So like, it's not like you have to be engulfed in the game, but you're like, but I want to be engulfed. But God, that's my thing. Okay, well, cool. That's your thing. There's other ways to be engulfed in the game. Let me show you. We click here. Treasure hunt. Okay. What's a treasure hunt? Okay, it's other ways to get Upix and Spark. You can do one of these free a day. Free. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to pay anything. Oh, I don't want to pay anything. Cool, you don't have to pay anything. You just click it, it spawns it, and I mean, I'm not very good at it, so I'm not going to, well, maybe I'll show you. I don't ever do it. So you do it, this is the chances. You spawn it free. Bam. I'm not going to go after the treasure, but I'll show you for example. I go to my guy. I spawn the treasure. He's near this thing. Let me click the treasure thing. Out of range. Let me send him. You know what? Let me send him to one of my places. I'm running out of sends. I did this on no notice. We'll go to Granada Hills. Hopefully it's in Granada Hills. I doubt it though. You click it, send, confirm. It probably won't be near here, but I'll just show you one example of how it works. And they're going to change and make different types of this soon, at least what I heard. So see this arrow? You follow it. So it's saying go to the right and down, like right and south. So let's be ridiculous. I'll show you, like, let's say I go past it. Right, south. And it's kind of right, kind of south. Let's say it's at this one. That's my property. Now you can send all your properties for free, so you can make what they call a treasure map, which a lot of people that are treasure hunters do, and they're really good at it. So now it's to the left and up. So obviously I went too far. So I'll do one more, and then I'm gonna cut it off. Let's pick a property that I own because I don't have many sends. Left and up. We'll say West Adams is my closest left up one. We'll go here. Bam. Click this. Always put yourself with, even when you're on mobile, you press the little pawn and then, and now it's really close. It's under me. I doubt I'll get it, but let's say it's here. We'll just get them to property. I only have 3 cents to do this. I didn't think I would actually be this close to it. All right. It's down. We'll do one more send. Let's say we'll pick this FSA guy because let's just double check. Yeah, he's a low goer. Let's get him some money. Because he gets, oh, that's another thing. What your properties accrue money when people go to them. All right, let's click it. Oh, the treasure hunt must end it. But you get the point. If you're really good at stuff like that, like I don't really have time to do it. I could, like, when I'm on my free time, but sometimes, I'll be honest, Upland's more like, I like buying the properties. I like getting some assets. Once in a while, I'll speculate and flip a city, which is good for the game's growth. So, yeah, like, people have different ways of playing the game, but if your thing is you want to make bunch of Upix and a bunch of Spark, you can do that because Spark actually has a value. So you can play it, earn Spark, and you can rent it out, all kinds of stuff. There's ways to do it. Like, it's fun. But there is sometimes things I feel like Upland maybe drops the ball on. And I'll talk about those now. Like the Hong Kong release. Like, I'm not saying they dropped the ball. Like, nothing went wrong because they've been great with the releases as of recent. Like, they come out with no bugs, blah, blah, blah. But the prices of these properties are uncanny. Like, look at that. It's $1 million. In like LA, I can get that for probably, I don't know. We'll say 600. But it's the thing. Like, the values are just a little too high. Like the value mark was just a little bit above what it should have been. I feel like they dropped the ball because it's so big and there's so many properties. So this is gonna sit unminted. But I guess like there's China's. Here goes the thing. China is very speculatory because China, when they're in crypto, they they spend a lot of money. So if this was to go to China and China was like, yeah, we're allowing crypto again, which one day they probably will. Because I heard they're making their own coin and stuff like that, but they just don't want to be involved. But you see what Bitcoin's doing. You see what a lot of these cryptos are doing. They're going up. I mean, they're eventually going to come back down because this is a bull run, but they'll steady out at a point above where they went. But that's the whole point. Oh, I guess I wasn't done. But the treasure mark thing went away for some reason. Maybe my computer's not loading or something. Uh, yeah. So I really feel like that it would have been more interesting if they made the properties a little bit more in reasonable rates, like reasonable prices. Now I can't hate them because obviously they're going to do stuff like that because maybe they want China speculators to go in, but they right now, as of right now, they can't do stuff like that. So I don't think they could play Upland. I have no idea. Maybe the runners of Upland would know more, but Sydney was an excellent release though. Like when it came to Sydney, I don't know how much of it sold, but it looks like most of it sold. Like because look at the property prices. Oh, there we go. Let's pick. That's 70. Let me see if I can find. Let me see. They probably still have FSAs. But let's see. We'll compare. That's what we'll do. We'll go here and compare. We'll go to China first. Where's China? Oh, Hong Kong. I forgot. Not China. We'll go to unminted FSA only. Oh, there was no FSAs? Wait, is there a marking here? Hong Kong. FSA. Maybe if I pick a neighborhood. Huh. Maybe there wasn't. Okay. Well, here goes the point. And then if we go to, pretty sure it's Sydney. Yes, Sydney. And let's click FSA unminted. Oh. I'm doing something wrong. Something's wrong here. Descend it, descend it. All FSA. Okay, so it looks like they all it looks like it was a big pickup. Maybe a lot of people in Australia picked it up or something like that. But this is the FSA prices here. And maybe the FSA sold in China too. Maybe that's what it is. But you can see the prices here. 5,000. Now let's go back to China real quick. In Hong Kong. Oh, there is no FSAs. Nope. Okay, so maybe it was just something. I don't know. Maybe it's something they didn't do. I have no idea. But basically, this is a game. It's a very interesting game, and they haven't like the thing is with it, it's like not a game that's gonna go away. So like, I mean, there's tons of cities, and like, yeah, obviously they can't release the whole thing. Like, I know people play like Atlas Earth and shit. Like, excuse my French. Like, but Atlas Earth, like you can buy the property right away, but there's no mechanics really behind it. Like I can like join a bunch of people. There's people making assets. There is so much going on in this game versus that. So this has more accrued value. Like I don't know, it just has more value. Now have you it's like a slow train building up force to get up a hill. And then when it makes it to the top, it's going to like, speed down to where it needs to be. That's this game. Like it's gonna like reach a point where like stuff like resonance are just gonna grow this game immensely. And it's gonna reach a point where it's gonna be just a beacon for people. And that's what I want it to be. Like I want it to be a beacon. So like people can just come and like enjoy themselves. Maybe they want to go to a cafe, watch somebody talk, or maybe they want to buy some properties or enjoy their own plot of land. So hopefully one day our avatars can walk on our own properties. Like these these things I believe are coming. So this is Spy. If you found this video enjoyable, hit that like, hit that follow. I'm new to this. Like I've done some Twitch stream and stuff like that, but I'm new to the Upland video making, so take it easy on me. And to all the guys out there making videos like L Slack and the Upland After Dark, Metaverse Melon, and the Ninjas and the Upland Guide, thank you so much for all the years that I've been watching you. Mostly Upland Guide and to Loyal Duel, even though he's not really there anymore, and Ben68 and all those guys out there, because you made this experience enjoyable. Like hearing the news about it and like everything that's going on has made this experience 10 times better. And to like X1 and Don and stuff like that and Dirk, like the game is just run by some great people. So, keep going, Uplanders. I do believe the future is bright. So stick to it. Enjoy yourself. Play the game you want to play it. Do what you want to do. Have a fun time. That's what I believe. Spy.